Hi dear students, let's see this question that came in KVPY 2019 SX part 2 physics paper. So basically what's happening over here, we have a metallic rod and there is some weight which is hanging over here. The temperature of this rod is 20 degrees Celsius. Okay. Now what are we doing? We are decreasing the temperature of this rod to a certain value, capital T. So initial temperature of this rod was 20 and now we are decreasing its temperature to value capital T. Okay. So in order to keep the length of the rod constant, there is an extra weight of 5000 Newton that is required to be added in the already hanging weight, right? So we have to find the value of capital T. The Young's modulus and the coefficient of thermal expansion has been given. Cross-sectional area of the rod is also given. Okay, so essentially what is happening, since we will decrease the temperature, so rod is going to contract slightly, but that contraction can be overcome by putting an extra weight over here. Okay, so let's apply the formula. Force upon area is equals to Young's modulus into delta L upon L. Okay, this is the formula that we are going to use. Okay, now let's say right now the rod is already in equilibrium or rod has acquired certain length. Okay, now how much extra weight we are putting? 5000. Okay, that means extra stress generated will be 5000 upon cross section area, which is 10 to the power minus 4. So this will be equals to extra stress, that should be equals to Young's modulus, which is 4 into 10 to the power 12, okay, into extra strain. Okay, now can we say that since the rod was about to contract, so rod was trying to let's say acquire some less length, but we have put 5000 Newton of extra weight, so we are creating that sort of strain. So what I'm trying to say कि suppose rod wanted to go in this much length, मतलब rod की इतनी length कम होना चाहती थी, rod wanted to decrease its length by this much amount, but we have not allowed the rod to do that. That means this length is creating the strain. Strain will correspond to this length. Okay, that means the length by which rod wanted to contract, that length itself is the strain. That length itself will create the strain. So how much rod wanted to contract, that can be said as let's say this is the L naught. So L naught into alpha into delta T. Delta T is the change in the temperature divided by original length, which is L naught. So this is the we can say this will be the strain. Okay, so L naught and L naught will get cancelled. One more thing to notice over here, actually we should have taken here the strain stress free length. That means in the formula here we always take stress free length. That means the natural length of the rod. But again, let me tell you, there will be hardly any difference in the uh, natural length or strain free length and the strain length. That means this length will have slight amount of strain, because if you think carefully, then there is some weight which is already hanging over here. Okay, there is some weight which is already hanging over here, so this is not a strain free length. Okay, but again we can ignore that fact. मतलब मैं कह रहा हूँ कि ये जो रॉड अभी इस पोजीशन में है, तो इस पोजीशन में भी रॉड के पर थोड़ा सा स्ट्रेन होगा ही, ठीक है। तो एक्चुअली इस फॉर्मूले में स्ट्रेन फ्री लेंथ ली जाती है, बट अगेन ये जो डिफरेंस होगा ये बहुत ही स्मॉल होगा, मिनिस्क्यूल क्वांटिटी का होता है। सो वी कैन ऑलमोस्ट टेक दिस एल नॉट, इट विल नॉट मैटर, ठीक है। सो एल नॉट इज द करंट लेंथ ऑफ द रॉड। सो एल नॉट कैंसिल हो जाएगा यहाँ से। we are going to get 5 into 10 to the power 7, that should be equals to 4 into 10 to the power 12 into अल्फा की वैल्यू दी गई है 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 6 into delta t. Okay, so from here what do we get? 2.5 into 4, ये 10 बन जाएगा, and 10 की power 13 minus 6, so that means 10 to the power 6, and so this is 5 into 10 to the power 7, this is equals to 2.5 into 4 कितना होता है 10 to the power 13 minus 6, so 10 to the power 7, ठीक है। That means delta T की value we are getting as 5. That means temperature must have been decreased by the value of 5. So if the initial temperature was 20 degrees Celsius, so change the temperature is 5, that means the temperature would have become 15. Remember here we are decreasing the temperature, so we can say that temperature would have become 15 degrees Celsius. I hope you would have understood the solution. So that's it. Thank you.